So what did you miss at Jubilee today? Well, you missed a full house and you missed some great music and a wonderful choir. You missed some old friends and new friends and you missed some of the classic readings from scripture. Matthew 5, the Beatitudes. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Blessed are those who mourn. Blessed are those who thirst for righteousness. We read those words, we sang those words. We wondered a little bit about what it meant to be blessed. And I suggested that we might consider that to be blessed is not to necessarily receive a reward or a prize, but that in blessed we are included. God sees us. Very often when we are mourning or poor in spirit, we can feel isolated, alone, as if God doesn't care about us. But the scripture assures us that in fact, God does care about us. And for those of us who in fact aren't mourning or poor in spirit or any of those things listed, we might also consider that blessed means that God shines through us. So blessed are the poor in spirit should invite us who are not poor in spirit to be with those people and expect to discover God in them. The idea that God shines through all of us, poor in spirit, plenty in spirit, mourning or dancing, and that when we are together, we share God's love and we are all blessed. At least that's something we thought about. We also heard from the prophet Micah. The answer to the question, what does the Lord require of us? But to do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with God. And together we wondered about what that means. How is it that we can do justice, love kindness, and walk humbly with God? We also recognize that in the context of the passage, it sounds very much like an exasperated parent finally just letting the kids have it. But as many of us have experienced as parents, when it comes to our children, what we really want for them is to be happy, satisfied, to be loving and to be loved. And when we think of God as a parent in that passage, we recognize that those words are not for God's benefit, but for ours. Because what God really wants for all of God's children is to be happy and satisfied, loving and loved. And after we considered that, we prayed. And this morning, we offered our gifts to God. We shared our hopes, our dreams, our worries. We shared ourselves in prayer with God. And we prayed for those who are stuck. Those who are stuck in a corner. Those who are stuck in airports. Those who are frozen in fear. Stuck in their homes. Those who don't know where to go. Stuck in the middle. We prayed for a world unstuck. That together we might make our best choices, not out of fear, but out of love. That together we might recognize and be able to live with each other as children of God. Loved, loving, satisfied, and happy. So that's what you missed at Jubilee today, but I wish for you those very things, that you be happy and satisfied, that you find ways to be loving, and that you recognize that you are loved. And if you have any doubts, get back here soon, because we'd like to prove all of those things to you. That you are indeed loving and loved, and you can be happy and satisfied. So until we see you, God bless. We'll see you soon.